I got a bunch of Hero Lab windows open, actually. I should
Oh.
make them full screen so that they lag a bunch. Actually, they don't seem like they're lagging too bad. I just know that's, like, one of the weird things about about Hero Lab is if you make the window bigger, it lags more.
Mm.
I had an email. Yay, look at me. I'm successful at not deleting stuff. Right. Well, all set.
Alright. Do you guys remember what happened the last time? What we did last time?
We're back at Snakeblade, and we're going into the other portal, going through the portal.
That's the most recent part, yeah. You guys did a little bit of stuff
Mm.
before that too.
Yeah, I remember on this map, I cast that, like, we're not sus, and we just walked right in.
Yes, you did Aura of the Unremarkable, and then you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
just, like, walked past these guys.
Mm.
So pretty effective use of the spell. They all failed their will save, and so they just assumed, "Yeah, you guys are supposed to be here." Um, otherwise, you might have had to fight them, maybe.
Mm.
Maybe you guys could have talked your way past them too. Um, before that, though, you guys also did, you guys did go back to the Grotus plane, the demi plane again,
Mm.
and, you guys
Got
went
out.
part of the way in and you guys did meet a psychopomp,
Mm.
named Abel, who was a servant of Atropos, and talked with her a little bit. Like she knew who Pedriarch was, and kind of knew a little bit about like what he was doing. And I think you guys also did do like that ritual as well to kind of see sort of like some of what Pedriarch
Mm-hmm.
actually specifically did. And then yeah, after you guys did that, I think then you guys came to Snakeblade after like spending the night, one more
Well,
night,
that
and
that lady person told us what Patriarch did too, right? She's like, "Oh, he probably made a tuning fork for like the Grotus demi-plane within the plane," and then we kind of confirmed that sort of with our ritual, right?
that sounds right.
Okay. And then also we got like told that if we ever call upon this person, I forget, maybe wrote down the name, then we
Able,
can
yeah,
greater planar
you
ally
can use
or
like
whatever.
a planar like a planar ally spell. I think it would have to be greater planar ally, but um, and specifically if you summon her to fight Pedriarch, like she'd answer that. So yeah, I think you guys have like two allies for that you guys could summon because there's also
And
the
the other one's a dagger, I think we had.
yes, you have the Marut inevitable. That one's a little weaker. I think you can do that one with like a regular planar ally. Um, and I think you guys have a scroll of planar ally as well.
Yep, I have it.
Um, I think you also there was a guy like that you guys captured from the Pure Legion. Like he was like a scout.
Oh yeah.
He got charmed technically,
Yep.
Yeah, he
and
got befriended.
And then his
yeah,
tongue cut off.
yeah,
We cut off ties.
yeah. You guys weren't exactly very nice to him in the end.
I tried to be, but someone was like, "We can't have loose ends."
Yeah, loose lips sink ships.
We'll cut out his tongue.
Was that something Shazra did? I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh huh.
I think Shazra's like the decidedly not good character in the party.
Mm.
I think everybody else is like generally leans towards good alignment.
Eh.
Yeah.
I guess Aoif's kind of neutral. Um,
Yeah.
I know
I'm a little
Razok and Vander
pushover.
are good characters.
Like, if a
Yeah.
good person comes up to me and is like, hey, let's do good things, I'll be like, yeah, let's go. And then if, like, a bad person comes up to me and is like, hey, let's do bad things, she'd probably be like, okay, let's
Ifrit's like
go.
a follower.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yep.
And then I believe then also Goncool was planning to communicate back with the dragon who kind of pointed you guys towards that valley in the first place.
Mm,
He was gonna use like a sending spell to
yeah.
try to relay the basic gist of what like where you guys went because she waited outside the valley for family of dragons forbid going in there.
Yep.
And yeah, you guys are making your way to this demi-plane. You guys had heard from I think you guys had heard this a long time ago actually. Um but yeah, reaffirmed that yeah, there were some of the people that came over with Olhas from like Aradil's demi-plane that he had. Um they they basically went back.
Mm,
Um and yeah, like no, they've been pretty they haven't really like bothered anyone in the like there was like some tension between them and Snakeblade, but there haven't really been any like direct like confrontations. They've kind of been leaving him alone.
yeah.
Um and yeah, so you guys walk through the portal that's in this like outside this little camp they have set up around it. And you find yourself in once again in that in the hallway. What appears to be like a hall, like a series of halls that have like mine tracks running along them. Um, and like lit with kind of like torches, continual flame. Several different portals that some of these charts lead to, and let's roll a percentage here. Somebody want to roll me a percentage?
You know, I like doing that.
Yeah, go for it.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
Pedriarch beat me.
when you get in there, you don't see anybody, but you do hear what sounds like what sounds like the clack 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 of something on the rolling on those cart like a cart maybe rolling on the mine tracks.
Right.
So it sounds like there's like stuff moving in here, but it sounds like it's like echoing through like the hallways here. It doesn't sound like it's particularly close though. Now you guys have been here before. You do know like where a couple of these go. One of the ones that has like there's a fairly large like portal that the minecart tracks lead into. One of them leads into that you know goes to the forge. And it's pretty much
Oh.
right by where you guys entered in here. Um, you guys have been there a couple times. Last time you were there, obviously there was an Afridi there. There's the door. It doesn't have a minecart. That leads into that leads into like that big like kind of mansion um, at the center of like basically the town that Olhas's people were living in.
Mm,
And you haven't really been in most of the other ones that are like further down the hall, but yeah, there are several more in there. I think maybe I don't remember if you guys maybe went through one of them. I can't remember if this party went through one of those other portals or not. I think so though. Um, but yeah, some of the other ones in there, like minecarts lead in there, and they go to different pocket areas where they mine raw resources from.
Right.
One thing you do see as well. Well, go ahead and roll an intelligence or wisdom check.
Who? Everybody?
Just
I don't have
everybody.
a token.
Oh,
I think it's because you had to leave early, so I didn't have you on this map. There you
I
go.
don't have access to my character sheet because it's not a private window or something.
What does that even mean?
I if I open incognito, it works. If I don't, it doesn't work.
I am
Huh.
not the most
Chart.
wise.
Oh, there's Matt.
What was it? Intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence or wisdom, whichever you're better at. This is basically just a general memory check.
Oh,
Mm.
my
Oh,
guys.
you hear me?
My
Oh
guys
yeah, I
never been
guess
here
Matt.
before,
you've never
so
been here anyway. Yeah.
yeah.
My game's loading, so it's gonna be a while for me, Pluto.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting on right now.
You really just missed like the recap, so if you remember everything that happened last time, then you're good to go.
Remember
If you don't,
cutting out tongues?
yeah, that got mentioned. Right now, you guys are in the you're in Aradel and Pedriarch's demi-plane, and you're outside. You're outside the forge. You're in like that area, that little hallway that had all the minecart tracks. And so I was asking for a general like intelligence or wisdom check. It's basically like how good your character's memory is.
Wow, Vander just with the natural 18.
I'll go ahead and just give it to Vander. Vander, you recognize that one of the doors that's like pretty close to where you guys are, which is at like the end of this hallway. There's a door that wasn't there before, and none of the mine carts lead into it.
Oh.
It's just like a little bit down the hallway though. That's part of what makes it conspicuous is that there's no mine carts leading to it, whereas all the other ones in the hallway have like carts that lead or cart tracks that lead out of it. So it looks like it was
Okay.
like a new construction maybe or something. Because yeah, you're fairly confident that wasn't there before the last time you guys were here.
It's us. We should go that way. That's where they're mining now.
He looked at everybody and he's like, "Lead the way."
Yeah,
Are we not on a map? We're just
that's correct. I don't have
tracking?
a
Okay,
physical
that's
map.
fine.
I don't have a physical map for this part.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure, since I like reloaded what was going on. Yeah, I think we go that way because it's the weird one out of the bunch.
Okay. And yeah, you do still hear kind of like the clack, clack, clack of some cars going along those, but none of them show up before you guys get to this particular doorway, this portal actually. And you just go through it, or do you guys have some sort of way you want to like probe it, or what do you guys do?
We've been through it before.
Not this.
No, it's
Okay,
a new
not this particular one. This is one that Vander recognizes as not having been there before. So you guys
Alright.
know the one that goes to the forge. That one has a minecart leads to it. You
Is
guys
there a
know.
way I can check if I know where it is that it's going?
You can use like a detect magic and a knowledge planes
Okay, I'll
to
do that.
try to like glean maybe what sort of planar energies it's tied to. It doesn't seem to be. It seems like it's tied to the ethereal plane, which would
And
imply that
is
right?
That would imply that it's just like a generic demi-plane. Like you guys are currently in the ethereal plane, basically. Most demi-planes by default are in the ethereal or astral planes.
But where whatchamacallit, where we came through before, that was like technically on the ethereal plane, right?
Like where you guys are currently at, you mean?
No, where we came from before, from Patriarch's Forge and stuff like that. Does that check out?
Yeah. Pedriarch's Forge would have probably you think was also on the ethereal plane. You know that several of these other portals that the minecarts tracks like they come from go to like either the earth plane, the fire plane, or like places that are like kind of on the border of the two.
Mm.
Okay.
So this is a little odd that this one's more like the where the forge or the where like where the little mansion portals go to.
hmm Well, I'm fairly certain that this is going to take us to the to the area where we can get to the forge, or rather
Now you know where to go to the forge. If you guys want to
yeah.
go to the forge, it's just down the hall. Like you guys are right by it.
Yeah.
So you don't know. You know this is probably not tied to the forge in any way. This is something new, something different.
Something different.
I mean, I guess we have to go through and see where it goes.
Should we check out the forge first? Since he would say you guys, he's
That's
like,
what we
you guys
came here
don't.
to do.
He says you guys know the forge. This area is gonna be new, and maybe we won't be able to get back.
I think we should check the forge first, because that's what we came here for.
Pluto, I have an important question for you.
Sure.
What is the ground that we're standing on? What's it made out of?
It looks to be some sort of stone, or stone-like material.
So not dirt
No,
or mud.
no.
Did we see any, or is this entire place like stone structure?
This entire place is stone structure. You would remember that some of these portals do lead to like the what lead to like earth. Basically, like where these raw materials are coming from would have possibly have things like mud or dirt. But yeah, this part is like this part of this demi plane you're in is it's all like constructed material.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I have a few ideas, but I don't think they're good ideas. So.
Okay, well, I mean,
And also, just to make sure, the reason we're checking out the forge is because we're trying to get our hands on a weapon, right?
Yeah.
One of these weapons that Pedriarch would make.
Well, partially that, and also partially to shut down the whole operation to prevent more of these weapons from being made at all.
Yeah. Or finding out where they actually are getting made.
Alright, so it sounds like we want to go to the forge first before checking out this new thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head
I was
back.
like, oh crap, I didn't have that prepared.
No, I had that prepared.
Okay.
You guys head back along the. I mean, that should have been the first thing I prepared, right?
Uh-huh.
So you guys head back along the minecart again, or minecart
Alright.
track. There should be like an actual minecart. You guys hop in the minecart and ride it Donkey Kong style.
mm,
Um. All right, you stand before this rather large, compared to several of the other, compared to the ones in the hallway. This one's a much larger portal, um, and it's at the edge of the. You do know that as soon as you step through this, it'll like the mine carts kind of immediately terminate, and you're right there within this workshop. Last time you were there, there was an Efreet smith who basically told you like get out and don't come back.
Hmm.
However, you guys were level 2 back then, so
Yep.
Have to
We're
disappoint them.
back.
do you guys do anything before you presumably go through the portal?
I'm gonna put heightened awareness on myself, and I'm also gonna cast shield.
Okay.
Put Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
When's the last time we rested?
You guys had just rested in like overnight before you guys came here, so
So I should have all my spells besides like day-long buffs.
probably, and you wouldn't have Aura of the Unremarkable, that one casting of it that you did.
Oh, that's what I cast. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I cast some other stuff. I don't know what. I think I put a Blade of Barrier on someone.
Not sure. I didn't take notes about that.
What buffs do I have? Yeah, I think I have Freedom of Movement on me. If not, I'll cast it for so. I'm fairly sure I put a Blade of Barrier on Vandir at some point.
Yeah, but that might have been the day before.
If it was the day before, I'll do it again now. How's that?
We haven't
Used
fought
up on my
anything
list.
this day yet.
Yeah, it's used, so it's like okay. Well, a third level spell is used, besides the aura, like 2 of them. So okay. So or Unremarkable was used. A Blade Barrier is on Vandir. I have Freedom of Movement and Mage Armor
Okay.
and False Life. Yeah. So I'm ready to go through portal. And we see a Freedy lady.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
So you step through the portal. Somebody like kind of most people be on there don't seem to notice you right away, but somebody was paying attention and uh, looks like sort of like a dwarf who is on fire. Who I think you guys have identified these before as
Right.
being Azers. Um, says like, "Halt! You're not authorized to be here." And when he's like yelling at you, it gets everyone else's attention. They all kind of like stop what they're working on and look towards you. Do you guys do anything as this is unfolding?
I speak in Efoot's head. Tell them Pedriarch sent us. Show them the chalkboard.
I
think it's empty
I
right
will
now.
speak up as well.
Dang it.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak up, and I say that we have a very good reason to be here, and we're going to need this forge.
As you're saying that, the Freedy walks over, wielding a gigantic hammer. She looks at you and says, I remember letting you go. I won't be so merciful this time."
Oh.
I
And
remember you coming as well. Might I say, you've been taking good care of the forge, and you're looking lovely.
all right, we can all roll initiative.
Pluto, is this entire
Oh.
area stone floor? It looks like it
Yes.
is. Besides the
Uh,
lava.
besides the lava. Hold on, let me hit the begin encounter. All right, now everybody can roll initiative.
Dang it.
I don't remember
Why
if
is
I
everything
ever.
stone?
Okay, I might do the thing where it re-rolls everybody else's. I can't remember.
Okay, I'm still trying to find the button. There it is.
I'm going to dismiss my heightened awareness to get the bonus. Did I put that as... No, okay, so I think I just... Oh, that's right, I can add it here. Give me that +4 bonus.
Oh, one of my doofuses rolled a 1.
That's weird. Why is it like so 17.060000? So many zeros. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Dude, at that.
Yeah, and then a 2.
Looks like a floating point rounding error in computers.
Very
Because
strange.
it can't exactly represent the number.
That's very odd, though. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's
What's up
doing
with
some
that.
kind of weird arithmetic with your numbers.
Strange.
all right, well, I'm on board for it.
Alright.
All right,
I
everybody
should have
roll.
cast Aura the Unremarkable. Dang
Yeah.
it.
Well, the thing is, Aura the Unremarkable is something you actually cast on other people. I guess you could have right when you guys entered in here.
Well, no, I cast it on myself, and it's a 30-foot emanation from whoever I put it on. Or I
How
guess
long does it
me.
last?
Invisible sphere of magic surrounds you. 1 minute per level.
Ah, yeah, okay.
But that's okay. I don't want to overdo that spell.
It might have
Yeah.
it might have even still been on you from when you cast it before. It lasts minutes per level.
Yeah, it's fine. I
Yeah,
don't
but
want
then
that to be.
you'd have to change the whole.
I don't want that
Well,
to be every encounter we
intro.
use that, you know.
yeah, she has a pretty high will save, so she probably would have noticed anyway.
She would have, but the first guy might not.
The first guy might not have, so you guys might have been able to get a drop on her while she was working.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna begin combat here then. See that there. It looks like there's some human dudes back here as well. This one human dude
Mhm.
is going to like double move up behind the Afridi here. On her turn, she is going to. She's going to start off with casting a spell-like ability. As she poof vanishes. And then
What do I think she casted?
you think she casted greater invisibility.
Oh, wonderful.
And as she does, she also shoots out some rays of fire. So I think I can just. So she's going to shoot these at Shazra. Well, she's going to shoot 2 of them at Shazra and 1 at Efoot. Since you guys are at the front here.
Rude. Listen, I didn't choose this.
All right, so Shazra 27 and 30 versus your flat-footed.
Yeah, those will hit.
Okay, so you take. They both hit you for 16 fire damage. Although I think you have some
Okay.
fire resistance.
I'm gonna yeah, I get to reduce that from 5 each.
All right, the one that went towards E-foot is actually a 32 versus. Well, it's a critical threat. Does a 15 versus your flat-footed touch AC confirm?
Probably. Yes.
Okay, so 26 fire damage.
Okay. Wait, what is happening? I clicked on the number keys and it started moving my character around.
Oh,
my
num
keypad.
lock probably. If you don't have
What
num
did you
block
say?
on.
It was no, that doesn't seem to be.
Are you
There's
sure it's
26.
Oh yeah, okay, that's added. I see. Luckily, it rolled pretty bad on the first one.
There we
Yeah.
go.
All right, and that's let me pop out the initiative tracker here so I don't have to swap tabs all the time. All right, Razok.
Yep, I'm trying to figure it out. So she's out of sight right now, basically.
She turned
Um,
invisible. You know
yeah.
that she was invisible, like at the top of that right bridge, but she also could have maybe moved.
Yeah. He is going to target. We'll target the front warrior, the one that was up, like standing right next to her.
Okay, yeah, he rushed forward and has
Mhm.
has some hand axes.
All right. He's full round that guy, and he's gonna have like a cold weapon. So the undefined will be cold damage.
Okay. Let's see. I think both of those hit. This guy is still up. Well, actually, hold on. It's a many shot, so he might not be up here.
And the goods. The good is active. Basically, just
Okay.
auto put
He
in.
actually is still up, but he's staggered. You see his knees
Right.
buckle a bit. Okay. Shazra.
All right. I laugh a little bit and I say, "All right. Straight to it then. I like direct people." And I'm going to cast Arcane Sight on myself.
Okay. I don't remember exactly how Arcane Sight works. Oh, you have it here.
Yep. I can just see magical auras within 120 feet of me. And I know the location and power of all magical auras within my sight at all
Okay.
times.
So you see the magic aura for invisibility. You know
Yep.
that she is in the squares, the 4 squares directly below this bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
In these 4 squares.
Is her weapon magical?
Yes, there is a transmutation aura on her weapon as well, which is also within that
Excellent.
square.
All right, so that's my action. I am going to draw my weapon as a move, and I will swift. I'll empower it. Let's go with +5 keen. And then I think that will be my turn.
Okay. Move anywhere?
No.
All right.
I'm gonna stay there. I don't have I have a 5-foot movement, but not gonna use it right now.
This guy's gonna move up and try to attack Razok.
All right.
And let me double check. Does this guy have power attack?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
He does. He's going to attempt to power attack. But he misses.
Right.
This guy's not very strong.
Yeah.
All right. E-foot.
I will, since everybody's here, haste the party.
All right.
And
Do you do it there, or there's our
Um,
Azir right next to you? So
oh, that's first. I'll 5-foot step back. Yeah.
Okay.
I haste the party and then start a bardic performance to inspire courage.
okay. So haste and inspire courage on the party.
Yes. And I'll also Well, I can't. Never mind. That's it.
Okay.
Let me.
It's got double moves. All right, Vander.
Okay.
So we know she's in these squares here, right?
Well, you think.
That's what Chazra told us.
Did he
I
tell
was
you?
looking that direction.
Okay, did you not tell us as a free action?
No, I used my 6 seconds of speaking to like kind of like flirt with her.
Oh, wonderful.
That's gonna be this entire combat.
They're much more tactically important.
But you saw the direction I was speaking in.
True.
So
I never know how to
take
get
that
rid
as
of
you
these
will.
boxes. I
Delete
made
key.
another
I was
one.
specifically looking at this bridge to my right.
You made you delete it for you.
I need to learn one day.
I might be able to make her not invisible though, so
Oh, okay.
Okay. So these things we as Forge Masters. Forge Master.
I got it.
You learned.
You right click it to select it, then delete.
Oh, that's not my mouse. These are I'm having a hard time here.
It's a window not cooperating.
My screen. I think it's my. I'm gonna refresh my browser.
Okay.
Delay me until, or just I don't know, delay me for now.
Delay you. Okay. Maybe till after Billy.
Yeah, my screen's like lagging.
No worries. All right. This other Azure Forge Master is going to. Oops. He's going to double move as well. They're not very fast. And then this other warrior. He's going to run.
Whoa.
That's his turn. All right, Billy.
So as far as the invisible Afridi, I don't think I can do much right now if I can't see her. And I was not blessed to see invisibility. So these warriors look fun. Are they like all decked out in weapons and armor?
They are both of them appear to have a pair of hand axes.
Each, so they're dual
Mhm.
wielding.
Yep, and they have they do have armor as well.
And they look humanoid.
Correct. They look humanoid. Look like humans, in fact.
Okay. You know what? I can do something. It just depends. Do I know where the Afridi is or don't I?
I mean, because of Shazra, you know, Shazra's like looking right at where she was at because he can see the magic auras on her.
Okay. If that's the ruling, then I'm gonna cast an AOE on her.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Geyser, which I will put in the chat, and there's a lot of text, but it's the one that's like knock them into the air and hot water comes down, which probably won't do anything to her.
Is that an area or a target?
It's an area.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's probably isn't the
Pick
greatest
an
spell for her,
area.
but I can't cast that much. It's going to be on the area that she was in. Is
How
this
big an area does it hit the Azure as well?
Yeah, it does. Because
It
it,
fills
it was launching a whole troop up.
Well, it fills a 5-foot square,
Mm.
and then it does droplets of damage
Oh,
from the
okay.
boiling water, which is fire damage, which won't do much.
So they'll do the
It should
splash
do
damage might hit the geyser, but
yeah, but it should do falling damage based on the height of the geyser. So the height is 10 feet per 2 levels, so 50 feet. And so if it
assuming
hits,
So,
they will
okay, so
take
she makes a
5d6
reflex save
fall
first. So let's
damage.
do that. Okay, she failed a reflex save.
Oh wow.
Um,
how high is the roof? She might take 2 fall damage, getting shot up into the roof and then drop back down.
it's a very high roof actually. It's probably like it actually probably is like 50 or 60 feet up. This is a room that is designed to comfortably fit a dragon in it. So
Yeah.
So I'm right that
It
she's
could
immune
fit
to
a
fire
dragon.
or resistant enough that it doesn't matter for 3d6, right?
correct.
Okay, but she'll take 5d6 falling damage since she failed the save. She gets knocked in the air and falls down.
Okay.
Unless she can fly, I suppose, or has feather fall. And then the boiling water will go in a 25-foot radius emanation.
25-foot radius. So
Yeah,
it's
a
gonna hit.
50-foot geyser has a 25-foot emanation.
So that's gonna hit some of your
Why?
allies.
And it'll do 1d6 fire damage
Is there a
as
reflex
boiling
save for that?
water cascades on you.
Probably doesn't mind
There's no save on that
boiling
part.
water.
Any creature within this area, including yourself, takes 1d6 points of fire damage each round. How long
Yeah,
does
each round, yeah.
how long? And it lasts for rounds per level. Concentration plus rounds per level. Okay.
Definitely doesn't make me want to go there.
I'm not gonna concentrate.
Ongoing.
Yeah, I read the spell completely after I cast it, so it's fine.
Hey,
Put
cast
it
if
in the
you want.
top right 5-foot square, Pluto, if you don't mind.
I don't need to get right on
Yeah.
top
Okay, there
of
you go.
her.
Yeah, it doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah. See, it's fine, guys.
It does hit the Azur, who
It's
is
probably
also
immune to
resistant to
fire.
fire, so or maybe
Yeah.
immune. I don't remember which.
But 5d6 falling damage.
Yeah, and she's prone. Although you guys
Yes.
can't tell.
I'm like, Shazza, did I hit her?
Shazra can't actually tell because he can only see where the aura is.
Right, doesn't he see the aura go
Oh, he
up in
would
the
see
air
the
and
aura
come
to
back
fly
down?
into the air and come back down. Yeah.
That was strange.
Plus the aura for like her weapon.
I mean, you can probably see my head like move up and down as I watch it. Ascend.
All right. So
and then I'm gonna move because I'm a scared bunny. And
yeah, if you could see that circle there, that's where the guys are spraying water for the
All
next
right.
10 rounds.
Well, that's if he
map isn't big
concentrates.
enough.
No, it's concentration plus rounds per level. It's like shit. There's some other spells like that too. It's rage works like that. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyways, that's my turn.
All right.
Hi guys, I'm Billy and
All
I'm
right, Vander,
helping.
it's your turn.
All right, yeah, I'm good now.
Hi, I'm Billy. I have a spell that'll boil
That
me
kind of
alive. I'm a
ruins
rabbit.
my plan, so I don't.
You guys want to make
Oh,
a speed real quick?
delayed.
Actually, it's probably a good thing because you might have done that anyway.
No, I would not have.
You'd have been like,
Yeah, it would have.
Well, okay, even if I did, you take 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah, but
like
damage is damage.
If you
from
go
your
in there, you
team.
take 1d6 fire damage.
I'm just going to
All
shoot
right,
a
let's throw
fireball. It's
you in
only
there,
3d8.
Don't you have a blade of barrier on you? I'm pretty sure you do. It's gonna be non-lethal.
When is that?
he
Huh?
cast it on you last session.
Oh, I
He
wasn't
cast-
here for that.
Well,
Yeah, he cast.
I
he
had the
cast it
spell
on you.
used, and it's like I either cast it on you last session or I cast it on you today. Either way, it's on you.
Okay.
So you know.
I mean, maybe he would actually wanted to put on Shazra last session. We just don't remember. I don't know.
I have a distinct memory of putting it on Vandir.
Okay.
Because like Shazra ran into the fight. I'm like, well, Vandir's still here. I'll put it on him.
Okay.
But I think that before we rested. So but
Yeah,
I
I
said
don't
I'd
know.
put it on
gonna-
Vandir today.
Guess move here
Okay.
and attack this one.
The Azure? Okay.
Yeah. If I do this, that, and that, this should be right.
22 does hit these guys. He
22
is
10?
still
How's
up
that a
though.
plus 10?
What's that?
I'm looking at the bonus. Says it's plus 10. That does not line up with my.
It says you have a negative level.
I have that in my hero lab too.
He has a negative level from when he died still. It hasn't been a
7
week.
BAB, 5
some bit.
dex, minus
Yeah.
2 power attack, minus 1 negative level. Shouldn't
Maybe
your
I don't
power
have-
attack be minus 3, Ron?
Right. It should be a plus 13.
You don't have power attack on then
Yeah, I do.
in Hero Lab.
No, I'm saying my bonus isn't matching what's in hero lab.
Right, this has a minus 2 from power attack.
Well, if you click on the
here.
if you click on, I think in Hero Lab you can see as well. You get a breakdown of what it is, and then you can click on that 12
yeah.
plus 10 there, and it breaks down what all the bonuses and penalties are.
7, 5, 2, 1.
So I'm seeing a 7 base attack bonus. Is that correct?
Yeah, 7, 5. Enhancement.
Oh, you're only
bonus.
3/4. Okay.
Yeah, he gets.
That's why you're 2 power attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it says I have a +2 competence bonus. Is that from?
Oh yeah, you should have a +2 competence bonus because Efoot has
Inspire Courage.
Inspire Courage. You don't have that turned on your or haste. You don't have haste and
Yeah.
Inspire Courage turned on in your
Yeah, it's
in your
probably
roll
what it
20
is.
sheet.
So it's 25.
Okay. And then it means
mark
also
that.
it'll do a little bit more damage because the Inspire Competence will add to damage. Still not enough to down this guy, but
Is
but he is
Inspire Courage only 2 right now?
Oh yeah, I didn't take Inspire Courage. There we go.
is it actually 3?
I don't know. I don't know the progression, but we're level 10, so it's
Haste,
pretty high.
Battle Strike.
Yeah.
1 off. I wonder what that one's missing from. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it is. It is. Inspire Courage is +3 right now.
Okay, so
It goes up to +4 next level.
Wow.
Okay. Forge Master's still up though. All right. That is the end of this round. This guy is actually going to like stumble back away since he almost got taken out and
No,
by
Inspire
those
Courage
arrows.
is 2. Its competence is 3 right now.
Oh, okay. Courage is 2 though.
Courage is 2. Courage
Oh,
is
you're
3
right.
next
Courage
level.
goes to 3 next level. I was reading the wrong line.
Okay. I was like, well, my buff only says 2 now that I finally found my attack.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's haste not adding the bonus. Okay.
I'm just here to play Pathfinder.
Okay. She's gonna do some stuff while she's invisible here.
Is she really invisible? We can see your pointer.
I know, right? I was just thinking that.
That's funny, actually. Well, you guys, Shazra can see
She
where
could
her
be
magic
here.
doors are
She could be
anyway.
over here. She could be over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You also see some rays of fire shoot back from that area as well.
Alright.
She's going to. She actually might move first. All right, Billy. Got some rays of fire coming towards you.
Are you sure? I'm so tiny. Can she even see me?
Oh, she didn't like that.
Yeah, she saw you cast that spell on her and she didn't like it.
Oh. Okay. I don't
Seems like
think
I
I
don't
can
like
do
this
anything
rabbit.
right now about
All
it.
right. The
I was
lowest
gonna cast Mirror Image and I didn't.
lowest attack roll she got was an 18 versus your flat-footed touch AC.
Why am I flat? Oh, I can't see her.
She's invisible.
Yep, she's
She has
invisible.
greater invisibility.
Well, Pluto, I'll have you know my flat-footed touch AC
Actually,
is
surprisingly high. I'm sure.
12.
Okay. Well, it's not that high, I guess. All right. So you take 8 fire damage, 11 fire damage, and 20 fire damage. I guess I can actually just reveal this, right? There we go.
39, and I have 11 temp HP.
Okay. Just eat up
So
some of your temp HP.
28.
All right, Razok, it's your turn.
All right.
Ouch.
How bad is this guy in front of him? Look.
He looks pretty injured. Vander just hit him for a pretty good chunk, and yeah,
All right.
they're weaker than the warriors actually.
Yeah. Yeah. He is going to. So his many shots gonna hit this one, and then he basically is gonna shoot this guy until he dies. Like if his damage if he hits, and then if he goes down, he'll shoot the one to the left, or the warrior to the left, and he doesn't provoke because I have weapon specialization. The feat that makes it so where you don't.
You don't provoke with archery. Okay.
Yeah. So full round.
All right. The many shot hits and takes out this guy.
All right.
I think that was the
Second attack, and then
Is this
the
guy?
haste.
Yeah, attack
The
number
haste.
2 misses because it was a 1, and then the haste
Mhm.
does hit this warrior over here.
All right.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right, Shazra. You know
All right.
that the Afridi's moved over, no longer prone, is moved over to this square. These squares
Over to
over
that
here.
square.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell her that I guess I'll cast my spell first. I have to incant that. So I'm going to attempt to dispel her with Arcana Theft.
Okay. How does that work?
If I dispel her, I take a spell from her, and I'm specifically targeting a greater invisibility because I can see that spell with my arcane sight.
Okay, so you're just making a caster level check as
Yep.
per dispel magic, basically.
I don't know if it'll roll the caster level check, but I'm just gonna hit the little roll button here to use it.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't.
Oh, so you have to touch as well. Looks like.
I'll cast a spell and then I'll move up to her.
Yep. And then are you gonna do just a normal touch, or are you going to use your sword to deliver it?
Let's see. My sword probably has a better chance at hitting her with all these bonuses. So I think I'll do that. And then with no, okay, I have to move more than so. Okay, so it'll just be the one attack, but I'm gonna try to use my sword to deliver it.
Okay. And she does have concealment as well.
I thought you could only deliver spells like that if you're a magus.
I am
He is a
magus.
magus.
Oh,
What?
I forgot. For some reason, I was thinking you were like a blood rager.
No, that's my other
right.
character.
You are a magus, yeah. So I'm like, oh, you have fire resistance because you're that blood rager archetype that gets energy resistance.
No, he's got fire resistance because he's a tiefling.
Yep, incorrect.
I see. That's why I was confused. Okay.
All right, so I shouldn't have any minuses then. So I'm just gonna hit the attack button here. So if a 29 is a possible hit, I'll go ahead
It
and
is. Go ahead and roll your concealment.
Do you have blind fight?
I don't have blind fight, but I can see her auras.
Yeah, that's why you know where she's at. Okay, so unfortunately you missed, but you do still have the charge for that spell.
Okay.
You need True Strike now. But you can't do both at the same time, I guess.
Oh, you can if you're a Magus.
Yeah,
No,
what he could have
Well, not
done.
cast both
Quicken.
spells.
If you
Yeah.
cast True Strike previous
He'd have to
round.
do the True Strike first. So if he'd done True Strike like this turn, he could well, I guess anyone can do that over the course of 2 turns, but
I'm saying because you have Arcana Theft on your touch
yeah,
now.
now
If
he
you cast True
can't.
Strike, it would get rid of it.
That's correct. He'd have to have like pre-prepped it.
Yeah,
If
but
only someone
I
else
move
could
up
cast
there.
it on you.
I take a swing, I miss, and I say to her that I'll defeat you if I have to, just to show you how far we've come.
Okay. E-foot.
Hey, there we go.
The guy like running up on us.
Oh, Shazra, don't forget you have haste and inspire courage on right now too.
I will put those on me.
The guy that was running up on you, the one over there. Yeah, he just got hit with an arrow. He looks pretty hurt.
Oh, what's his weapon?
He is holding 2 hand axes.
And he's going next. Okay, I'm going to continue my performance and I'm gonna cast a spell on that fellow with the 2 hand axes.
Okay.
I think. Right, okay, yeah. I should edit that to be like shorter. Oh.
Alright, he fails.
Yay!
It's mind affecting, so he gets a +2, but still, that's only a 9.
Yeah, I was just concerned because he's like going next, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna run up on somebody here.
So basically, he loses his weapon proficiencies, and so he's looking at these axes, and he's like, I don't get it.
Be stupid now.
Can I ask you a question?
It works like a fly swatter, right?
Alright. Azar, he's going to move up and attack Shazra. Probably won't hit, but you never know. He could roll a nat 20. He did not roll a nat 20. Alright, that's his turn. Let's see. This guy's going to charge at Razok.
All right.
It doesn't have the charge bonus, but a 22 probably still misses, right?
Yeah, my AC is 24 right now.
Okay. It is fairly close then.
Yeah. It would have hit if I didn't have Shield of Faith active.
Alright, this guy's going to move up and let's see, is there a buff I can put on for puzzle or a debuff? Nope. Alright, I'll just have to math this out real quick. So proficiency, if he's not proficient, then he just takes a -3 or something, I think, on it.
It's 4. Sure.
-4.
I think. It's been a long time.
Oh, he also okay. Here's the other thing he could do. Instead of running up, he could. Well, he'll still. I think he'll still run up, but I was still seems like he can actually try to make a craft check to figure out how the weapon works. If he has craft weapon, this guy actually does. Um, but anyway, he'll move up and do a single attack. Um, he isn't gonna have his proficiency bonus, so it's actually gonna be lower than that. So he's trying to attack Vander, but it's gonna be like a 18 to hit, which I'm pretty sure is a miss.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Billy.
Was Chazra looking at the Ifriti and the squares north of the left fire guy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
He
that's
just
what I thought.
he just tried to attack too. You saw his
Yeah.
sword swing
Okay,
towards
I
it.
just wanted to make sure before I cast my spell. Hi guys, my name's Billy and I'm helping. I'm going to cast Earth Tremor in a 30-foot line directly north of me.
Okay.
So I bunny smash the ground with seismic force hurling up the earth and rock and sand.
And actually, the image.
Stomping his little rabbit foot
Yeah.
really hard.
It's going to become difficult terrain on those tiles for 30 feet north of me. And anything that's on the ground, so like not flying, takes a d4 per caster level, so 10d4. For reflex save, 20 for half. Medium and smaller creatures are knocked prone if they fail their save.
Okay.
And
So
this
let's see
counts as
here.
a surface of earth, sand, or stone because it's stone. Right, it's
Reflex
not
save
metal.
for this guy. Nope, it's not metal.
Okay.
All right, so this guy makes a save. This guy does not make a save.
31 is the damages.
So they take half damage if they.
Yep. 15 on save, 30 and prone on failed save. Or 31, I should say, and prone on failed save.
Okay, this guy is still up. This guy is also technically still like conscious, but he is prone. You're not sure what happened with the Afridi because she is invisible. She's still in those squares though.
Okay. Would you like me to draw a thing? That's difficult terrain.
Okay.
It's 35. That should be 30. It might be too much to get me to edit it.
It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm deleting it and redrawing it. Okay.
All right,
That's
Vander.
my turn. And now 5-foot step. And I'm fine where I am.
This map does extend a little bit back off. Like if you move into these tiles, those are
Okay.
actual places you can go. The wall is
I'll
like
do that because I don't want this axe guy that doesn't know how to use axes to 5-foot step and full around me.
yeah. I definitely
Although it's
do
difficult
not
terrain,
want
you
to be
should
next
able
to anybody wielding an axe that does not know how to use an axe. That sounds
Yeah,
way
yeah.
too dangerous.
Fair.
I'm gonna acrobatics over him.
Okay, over him in the difficult
That's
terrain.
going to be a 5 higher DC to acrobatics through the stone. It's in the spell. Read it.
Okay.
It adds 5
Who
DC of
reads that?
acrobatics and it adds 2 to the DC of stealth.
I think he'll probably be okay because he's
Um,
really good at acrobatics. But
I'm
it could
Billy and I'm
matter.
helping.
It could matter. We'll see. I highly doubt it.
Or
The guy's also prone if he's acrobatics over the dude.
Oh, I guess it could end up mattering for because you're technically also acrobating
Nerd.
through a threatened square for someone else. So you'll probably beat his, but you might not beat the Afridi's.
Oh, I didn't end up taking the one. Okay, that's fine. I thought I. Oh, I get to ignore. No, actually, I get to ignore. What do my fucking boots say?
Oh, you get to ignore like the first 5 feet of difficult terrain or something weird like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Huh. Okay. Conveniently, there's only 5 feet of difficult terrain, so.
There you go, value.
There we go.
I knew he had those boots. That's why I wasn't worried.
Obviously, yeah.
Fair.
Very clever of you.
It was planned.
Okay. That definitely beats the Forge Masters, and let me just see if it beats the Efreet. I think it does actually. Yep, you are good. Okay. So you nimbly like jump over this guy or around him
Okay.
and over this difficult terrain as if it were nothing.
So I'm assuming these guys can be precisioned.
Yes, the Azer can be precision damage it is affected by it. The Freet, who is also next to you, is invisible and so therefore probably is not affected by it at the moment.
Okay.
I'm assuming if you'll probably do 2 attacks. So if the first one takes this guy down, you might want to direct it at the invisible creature.
Well, I guess if I don't use Vital Strike, sure.
I think
Wait,
there's a
hold on.
chance you take this. The Forge Master is pretty badly hurt, so you might take him out one more hit.
I actually have an ability that I have not used this campaign much. Hold on a
No,
second.
really? Okay.
Struck by him. Okay, we're good. It doesn't apply here. Yeah, I'm just not going to Vital Strike.
Okay. That critically hits this Azer for 70 damage, and he is dead. All right. Do you have another action you'd like to take? Because that was just the swift action from tumbling past him, right?
Yeah. Do I s-
You know that there's an invisible Ifriti right next to you, so
Okay,
you can't attack. She just has full concealment.
I'll swing at him.
If you have blind fight, then you have pretty good odds.
No, I thought about it.
Yeah, nobody takes blind fight anymore. Oh dang. Okay, so roll your percentage to see if you get through concealment though. You do not get through concealment, unfortunately. But that would have been a hit. Maybe a crit confirm again, but we'll never know. All right. Round 3. This warrior guy he's over there at 0 hit points. He's not doing anything. On her turn, I think she is going to attack Shazra with her warhammer. Oh dang! Okay,
Goodbye, Shazra. It was
I don't
nice
think that's
meeting
going to
you.
confirm actually, because it's only a 19.
19 does not beat my flat-footed.
But she's invisible, so she gets a +2.
I still don't think 21 does though.
Nope.
Does 25?
Beat my flat-footed?
Yeah.
25. Where's my freaking armor? My flat-footed is 21.
Okay. So she's gonna hit with 3 attacks, but not critical use. So you are still probably gonna take a buttload of damage here. So 26 for the first attack, then 19 for the next attack. Are you still up after those 2?
Yeah.
Okay, then she's gonna hit you with that 24 as well. Or actually, I think it's a 26 because she's invisible. So 28 damage for that last bit. Although actually the fire damage doesn't go through. Not all the fire damage goes through, so make sure you keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Just a little bit less damage. I think 1 fire damage maybe goes through on attack 3, and all the other fire damage doesn't. Also, it shouldn't multiply those fire damage on crit, I don't think. Alright, she is also going to shoot off some rays again at Billy, which would provoke, but she's invisible still.
You don't want to ray me. I'm just a little bunny. Oh my.
Alright.
I'm dead.
She hits you.
Maybe not.
She hits you for 19 for the first ray,
That's scary.
28 for the second ray, and then only 8 for the last one.
Wait, what is it? 19, 28, 8?
Mm-hmm.
That's 55. I am
Yeah, I'm at 1 after subtracting all the fire damage.
I'm at negative 11.
Okay, Billy falls unconscious.
I'm sure I was a good gamer and didn't play with 10 con. Yeah, see, I'm fine. I have 12 con.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, that's her turn. She can't do anything else. It's a good turn.
Oh,
for her,
that's
though.
all. That's all she can do.
That's all she can do.
Okay.
All right, Razok.
Well, the warrior's still up, right? Actually,
Warrior is still up, yeah. And also one of the Azure Forge Masters is still up.
and I have a feeling she's in the square, right there. Right
She is
up top.
directly above Shazra, directly to the right of Vander, unless she like 5-foot stepped or something. But she did full attack, so she couldn't have gone far, even if she had moved.
He's just gonna fall around that square.
Full around her?
Yeah, he's gonna aim for where he thinks she's at.
Okay. All right. I at least the first attack does hit potentially, but I need to roll first concealment.
Is
Are
that
those all your?
percentage?
Yep, percentage. Are those all your bonuses? Like, do you have?
Yeah, I have it all plugged in.
Okay.
Percentage. Just do one at a time, I guess.
Well, only one of them has a chance to hit. The 20s are going to be misses anyway. Okay, you do hit with the many shot though. Also, that good damage goes through because she is evil aligned.
And it's cold is the undefined.
Okay, so she takes bonus damage from the cold because she's weak to cold damage. So it's going to be all of this damage and all of this damage, plus she's going to take an additional 4, it looks like. Okay. Do you do anything else?
Nope, that's his turn. I full rounded.
All right, Shazra, your turn.
All right. I am going to take a full attack on the Invisible Efreet.
Are you doing a spell combat with a spell at the end of this, or are you just going to do a full attack?
I'm going to do spell combat.
Okay, so -2 onto it. And assuming that one of those attacks manages to hit.
At least one of them will, yeah.
Well,
If
hopefully
it hits, it'll discharge the
Yep.
You could steal the invis and then do your cast. in the middle of your
Yeah.
full round. or
That's the
something, right?
plan. Yeah, you can do your
Okay.
actually, you can technically do your cast at any point during your full attack.
Right. Okay.
So you technically can do like one attack, cast a spell,
If
and then
it
do your other
hits, then
attacks if
cast
it
the
hits.
spell. Yeah,
Correct.
that would be optimal. I mean, if I die, I've been playing Wrath of the Righteous, so I have so many build ideas.
So haste goes in there as well.
But we'll never get to find
Goes
out what
1, 2,
Billy Storm's
and
secret
then
is.
3. Is 3 all of my attacks?
You have haste as well. I don't know if that's counting
I
that.
think that's the 3rd attack. So I have
Okay.
my main.
That's probably
Vander
right
not
then.
roll a haste
And then
attack on
no,
his
I
turn?
need a.
Vander did a move standard and swift
Oh,
action.
okay, never mind then.
He didn't do
If I
okay,
do an
okay.
arcane strike or something else, then there's a 4th attack. But we'll see if I do that.
Yeah, if you do
off
another touch attack spell. Okay. So the first attack there, the 29 does have a chance to hit. Go ahead and roll your concealment. Okay, that
Yay!
gets through. So
Alright,
she's
so
gonna take that
it's gonna
damage.
be a spell, a
Cast your
level
level
check
check.
against her.
Yep, against the DC of her spell, which is based on her caster level.
Yeah. So I do have to roll high on this, likely.
I was gonna say she's probably not a like whatever level she is. She's probably not a full caster, right?
Well, it might be from a spell like
Oh,
ability.
okay.
All right,
Oh,
you do
yeah.
not
It is 10.
unfortunately beat the DC to steal her spell.
Okay.
Dang it.
So let's see.
Which
I
does
see
tell
what
you
these
some
other
information. It
attacks
means that her caster level is above 12.
Do the other attacks have a chance of hitting as well?
Yes, they do. Go ahead and roll another concealment check.
Are you casting a spell as part of these?
Not
Okay,
yet.
that gets through as well. So she takes another 15 from that attack. All right, and the haste attack was a potential crit, and it will confirm if. No, you unfortunately did not. Would you like to cast your spell now?
Yeah.
But shouldn't the haste attack technically happen second because it's a higher BAB than the iterative? I thought attacks happened in BAB order.
I don't know, probably, but I was just going down the line.
I'm trying, Pluto. I'm dying here. I'm trying.
Let's see. I think it needs to be. Mirror image would probably give me the best.
Well, it wouldn't give you an extra attack.
No, but it would. It'll protect
It'd keep you
me.
alive. Yeah. I should have cast mirror image, but I was like, ooh, she won't kill me in one round, and then she crit on the scorching ray.
Okay, so
The real tragedy is she wasn't affected by that spell that you cast, Billy.
19.
What?
She was flying.
But she was affected
So
by the
my
geyser?
concentration check should be an auto succeed
Well,
here.
the geyser hit her even though she was in the air.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I only need 19 to cast this.
That's a shame.
Also, I think she wasn't flying at that point. She started flying when she
Oh,
hit.
when she realized I was
when
doing
So I have
roundy
6
things.
images.
Okay, 6 images of Shazra.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Aoife.
And I do tell her that you're good, but we will be using this forge.
Aoife, spare a bunny a potion.
Aoife could also. Actually, I don't know. She might not be able to cast healing spells. I can't remember.
Wait, what happened to the bunny rabbit?
I'm at -11 and I have 12 con.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
So
fine.
it's fine.
He just needs to make a Constitution check, DC 21,
or die.
Oh, where is he?
He's just
I'm right
just like
5
10 feet away.
Yeah.
Or 5-foot step away. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta move the map. Oh, okay. A little down there.
Shazra's also at 1 hit points. He's in pretty rough
Yeah.
shape.
Guys.
I have
It's
images.
not
It's only
going
been
very
a round.
well.
How'd this happen? Okay,
She had a
crit
very good round.
twice.
No, she didn't actually
no,
crit
she didn't?
Shazra.
Okay.
She just hit with all of her attacks.
Okay, but didn't she, if she had the invisibility +2, or did she not because Shazra concealed?
No, she did
Okay.
have it. It's just that still didn't confirm. Like,
I
Well,
thought Chazzer said he had 21 AC, and it was a 19 without the +2.
given her
So I thought you were just
enemies
being
are...
nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm gonna 5-foot step down here and cure serious wounds, the bunny rabbit.
Aw, thank you.
Just so you know, that scared me. I was like, how did it just heal for 1? Like, what the fuck? I don't hate him
Are you
that
wearing
much.
armor right now and have arcane spell failure?
Yeah, no.
Well, she's a bard, so
Yeah,
as
it
long as it's
shouldn't
not
be
medium or
that.
heavier,
Yeah, okay.
then it shouldn't actually have any.
Alright,
It's
thank you.
weird that it rolled it.
Yeah.
It's just an option, I think, on your rolls. You can just say roll it always or never.
All right. Do you wake up Billy as you do that?
I do. Yeah.
Huh? I'm alive?
You are alive.
All right. Forge Master is going to attack Razok.
Mm.
I think he misses though.
Yeah.
All right, that's his turn.
Razak's like just kind of looking at this guy like, stop trying to hit me, you fucking fly.
This guy's gonna move through the difficult terrain. He's gonna keep going after E-Foot with his axe that he doesn't know how to use.
Yay.
So this is actually only a 15 to hit. So I'm guessing that misses.
I don't know. Let me see.
Their AC might not be very high though.
It's at 15. That meets.
It meets.
Do you
All
have
right.
haste on? Because that's a +1.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, what?
haste is on. All right, so he hits you
I
for
don't
8
think
damage then.
haste affects this.
Gives you 1 AC.
Oh, it is in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it includes it.
Okay.
She has the buff on her, so.
Just checking. Okay.
All right, Billy is prone but conscious now. Do you have any spells you can hit invisible creature with?
I mean, I could do another geyser, but you know what I'm gonna do, Pluto?
What's that?
Run
I
away.
cast Resilient Sphere on myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm Billy and I'm helping.
All right, Billy is now in a force bubble. All right, Vander, maybe you can take this invisible Freedy out.
Okay.
You could be in here too. Wait, Aoife, do you want to be in here too?
Oh, what?
Do you want to
If
be in
you
my
want to be in the force
Resilient
bubble.
Sphere?
I mean, I can't move right now.
No, but it's a 10-foot diameter,
Oh.
so it can cover both of us if you want.
Well, yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, I'll include a E-foot in it. We're both in the
Selfish
bubble.
frickin' rabbit.
What did the warrior do?
The warrior
just stay in here with me and heal me.
followed E-Foot and attacked E-Foot.
Okay.
Can you hear the bardic performance now?
I'm going to move to the warrior and attack him.
Okay. Are you using acrobatics to get over there?
Yeah. I don't need to, but sure.
Well, there is an invisible Afridi that you were just standing next to.
Oh, I guess that's true.
That's why I was saying, like, are you going to attack her?
I forgot about that.
She just has greater invisibility on. Okay. You successfully, since you can ignore that difficult terrain as well, you successfully acrobatics past her, even though you rolled a natural 2. I guess you don't actually need to roll. I think you meet the DC. Unless you're moving through her square, then you have to roll higher
Does
than that.
E-foot classify as flanking?
Not anymore, because she
Oh.
has a resilience sphere. Also, I don't know if she had a weapon out anyway, so
Okay.
she might not have regardless, but 25 will hit this guy.
But Pluto, does the Inspire Courage still work with E-foot in here with me?
I believe so, because I think
Yes.
sound. I don't think
Sound
this
goes
resilience
It doesn't
sphere
stop
blocks
sound.
sound.
No.
Okay, I was trying to figure out any ruling on that. I did not say.
All right, you take out the warrior. So now the only one up is, well, technically the other warrior's at 0 hit points after
And
you.
this is a good strategy. Just put your squishies in the sphere and have them buff people,
Resilient Sphere is very
then
good.
hide.
It's an extremely good
I mean, I also could have put it on her, but I was like,
spell.
we can't kill her if she's in a sphere. We could taunt her, I guess.
I mean, Shazra's not in the sphere and might die this round, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, well, it's her turn.
we were supposed to kill her. What happened?
Only person that actually bothered to attack her after Shazra's turn was Razok. Everyone else just didn't. So
Well, she's invisible, so
fair
we
point to
forget her.
Efoot using heal on you, but
Yeah,
although you guys did take out one of the warriors, so good on that, I guess. She is invisible, which makes it a lot harder.
yeah. She's probably gonna murder someone,
Well, she's going to attempt to kill Shazra here.
but it probably won't be me or Efoot.
All right. First attack would potentially hit Shazra. You have 6 images on you right now,
I
you
have
said?
6 images on me.
All right, she's going to roll a
There's
d7.
7. There's 7.
If I
of
roll
me.
a 1, she hits Shazra.
Mm.
That is a 2. So she breaks an image on her
Thrilling.
first attack. All right. Now she's going to roll a d6 for the second attack, because I'm assuming 26 hits as well, right? Versus
Yeah.
flat-footed. All right, she breaks another image. Her last attack was an 11, so that doesn't even break an image.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
think.
within 5 of my
It's not
flat
within 5 of your flat-footed. You do see with your arcane sight that she does 5 foot. She floats over 5 feet to the left.
I'm gonna follow it. 'cause I have
Well,
step
she didn't actually move out of your range, so
up. Okay.
she just 5 foot from being directly above you to your diagonal left.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be out of my reach. It just
True.
says when
So
they
if
take
you'd
a
like to
5-foot
5 foot,
step.
if you'd like to 5 foot to the north, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Billy and I'm still helping.
I guess you technically could 5 foot into the
You cannot
difficult
5 foot
terrain.
into the
I don't
difficult
know.
terrain, right?
I don't think so either. She can because she's
She's
flying.
flying, yeah.
All right. All right. That was her turn. She didn't quite accomplish her goal. Razok.
Mm. Well, now I don't know where she's at because technically I don't see her. And
Well, Shazra
he
followed
moved.
her.
Well, he moved up, but it doesn't mean I know exactly where she's at.
I'd say you know where she's at.
I've got my sword pointed at her.
Pointed at her. All
Yeah,
right.
like
I
he's in a
guess it-
combat stance,
okay.
with her, engaged in melee combat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, full round then.
And she does say as she does that, like you have no hope to win.
You have
even
no
see
win
me.
to hope for.
You can't even see me.
Doesn't stop us from hearing you multiple times. Let's full round. Come on, crit. 2 17s on the dice.
All right, first attack has a chance to hit. Go ahead and roll versus concealment. That misses. Second attack just outright misses. The haste attack has a chance to hit as well. May roll versus concealment again. Hey, there you go. All right, the arrow hits and you hear like a loud crash as her body hits into the ground, into the broken rubble that Billy's created here. She doesn't immediately turn back visible because greater visibility does still work on objects. So, but at the moment she's still invisible. I guess technically there is still one Azure Forge Master running around though, so we are technically still in rounds. Shazra, you hear this the Ifrit after she gets hit with an arrow, like gasp out and crash into the ground next to you.
Hmm.
You can
Darn.
still sense the auras as well. I can still see that they're there.
Mhm. Let me see. Do I still have any of these scrolls of infernal healing? I haven't
Do you
deleted
not
it,
have any
so I have
potions? I
one.
swear I should have some.
I have a potion of lesser restoration.
Oh.
I don't think I have I don't think I have a potion of healing on me.
I have a
I
couple.
swear I would have put it in my consumables if I did.
It's fine. We'll be out to heal you in 10 minutes.
I will
I'm gonna
say it
do
would
it.
have been
I'm gonna do
really
it
cool
myself.
if you'd stolen the greater invisibility from her.
That would have been really
'Cause
cool.
that was a once a day ability for her too.
Yeah, there was a chance. I expect to use this spell more anyway,
Yeah.
so there'll
It's
be more
pretty
chances.
cool.
Unfortunately, she's caster level 15 for her spell like abilities, so
It just meant that I had to roll like a 15 or 16. So
Yep.
I'm gonna 5-foot over there,
okay.
and I am going to begin by spell combating and casting Vampiric Touch.
Ooh.
Oh well,
All right. Well, you
That's
still have your
rough.
full attacks, and the charge is still there.
yeah.
Okay.
Attack 1, attack 2.
Attack 2
There should be a third
misses.
attack.
Yeah, there's a haste attack in there. And then you already did there was already an attack roll built in for
1, attack 2. And then I don't see attack 3.
Oh, you're right. You didn't check the mark the haste attack button
Oh,
probably.
I have to keep checking it. That's probably why. Okay, I'll just
Just
give it a
roll just roll another one at your
Didn't he
your
just
highest.
crit though? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you might not even need that attack because I think that first attack, the
And
first
it's
attack
gonna
was a
apply the
crit.
vamp
It's gonna
touch.
crit your vamp touch.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a critical vampiric
Oh,
touch.
sorry, I didn't need to whatchamacallit, concentrate that because there was nothing in combat with me.
Yeah, you could have cast it before 5-foot stepping.
But I'll just say that I do that. So I'll get like a ton of like whatchamacallit.
You gotta tell him to 10
You need
hit
to roll
points.
10d6.
You do need to roll your
Well,
well,
it'll be 20d6.
it's 20d6.
No, it's 1d6 per 2 caster levels.
Yeah, but he critted with it.
Yeah, so it should be 10d6. It's normally 5d6. Crit would be 10d6.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right
range,
because
right?
it's
Yeah.
per 2 caster levels, so it is 10d6.
I will modify that.
But it's a lot of temp HP per hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do kill this guy with that one crit, and you do get 33 temporary hit points that last for an hour, I think.
10 hours.
10
Something like
hours.
that, yeah.
Oh wait,
Makes
no.
me more
Wait,
healthy.
1 hour, not 1 hour per level. You're right. It's 1 hour.
Okay. All right. That will actually take us out of combat then, because
Oh,
the
okay.
only other person up, there is actually one person technically up still, but they have removed themselves from combat.
I shoot him.
Oh, you just shoot him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
No mercy.
Yep. Allies almost died. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Multiple, but yeah.
Yeah. I said allies.
Oh,
Plural.
allies. Okay.
It'd say allies.
Yeah,
Allies.
I had a feeling I should cast mirror image, and I was being greedy, and that was my mistake.
I look to the others and I say we actually should try to save our save that Ifrit, by the way, because she is a smith.
Go ahead.
assuming she
I'll
didn't
be out
die.
there in 10 minutes.
Assuming she didn't die.
Yep, I'll be out in 10 minutes.
Isn't
Do
that
your
a
best.
dismissible spell?
No,
It's not?
as far as what I see on here, maybe it is on the SRD.
Hold on, let me look this up.
Wait, what? Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. It just doesn't say on when I pulled it in on Foundry. It doesn't have it. So that's a
Yeah,
standard action to dismiss, right?
it is
Oh
just a
yeah,
standard
I
action to
purposefully
dismiss.
trapped
I did
myself
it.
in here for 20 minutes.
I mean, I know create pit doesn't have that
Yeah.
dismissible, but
Okay, I'll dismiss it after I heal myself a bit.
all right, yeah. After about a minute, a little bit less than a minute, that invisibility wears off, and you do see, she unfortunately is dead.
Oh. But wait, hold on. I have somebody I need to contact. Can I get the night hag on the phone?
I don't know. Can you?
I believe I can, right? I've got her thing that lets me message her.
Did she give you like an item that lets you do that or something?
Yeah.
I actually don't remember.
Yeah, that's how I contacted her the first time to come get the souls.
All right. What do you tell her?
I tell her that I have an extra planar soul that I think she'd be interested in. The soul of an Efreet. And she better get here fast if she wants it.
Still alive?
She just perished
That
right in
she's
front of me
that she's worthless to
just
me.
now. We have to bring her back to life. Can you do something to salvage the soul?
No, a Freet's body and soul are the same vessel.
They're the
There's
same thing.
there's no distinction. That's what separates them from mortals.
I'll get back to you. All right. What do we have that we could use? We could possibly bring her back.
Oh my god.
Go fish.
Because correct me if I'm wrong.
Is she dead?
She
dead?
knows
I
how to
check
make these
her.
weapons, right?
Yes.
You don't know for sure. That's what you
Let's-
suspect.
Probably. Go look for a raised dead scroll among their.
But
loot.
Iseral tells you, well, let's inspect her forge.
Well, okay, wait. Like, I mean, it's not the greatest, but we could reincarnate her as an Astronomoy.
A Stomoy?
But I don't know if the trade is good after.
I don't know if that spell
yeah.
works on outsiders either.
Oh, that's.
And I think it's like
yeah.
I think it's voluntary too. Like they have to choose to accept
I do
being
not have any
resurrected.
raised dead type stuff, so I don't think I can help.
Okay.
I think the only way
That's
she would
fair.
agree to come back to life is if it was gonna be as is.
Yeah, you guys do have like a scroll that basically works like reincarnate, except it specifically brings them
But did
back as
she
an Astral Boy.
technically die? She didn't die on her home plane, right?
No.
So wouldn't her soul just go back to the plane of fire?
If she was like a summoned creature, but
Oh, okay.
So
She's
she was
here.
literally here.
she was actually here. Yeah. If
Damn
she
it.
was brought in with any sort of magic, it would have been something more like a planar ally or planar binding. And so she actually was physically here.
Zach will loot her body, see what she's got on her.
Okay.
Yeah,
She has
might
a
as well.
large warhammer that also functions as a blacksmithing hammer. That is magical. Everything else she has seems to be like mundane stuff. Like she's wearing like a smithing apron and like has like thick like heat resistant gloves, although she doesn't really need heat. Actually, she doesn't even have that. She wears barehanded because she's immune to fire. But yeah, she has like she is still wearing kind of like an apron to like keep metal from getting onto her skin and getting stuck there and making a mess. But her other gear that she has on her seems to be just mundane equipment. Just the large +1 warhammer, which is a reasonably valuable item, worth about 3,000 gold.
I'm healing Shazra, by the way. I'll tell you the total when I'm done.
The Azers also have warhammers that function as smithing hammers, but they are just masterwork.
Yeah. How about the warriors? Their axes.
Masterwork hand axes. Seems like they have an enchantment on them to make them function as +1, but it seems like it's a temporary bonus.
Mm.
Ah.
Do we see any of the godbane weapons or deity bane weapons here?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Searching over for in the forge for God's Bane weapons.
I will do that too. So I dismiss my thing and heal Shazra 56 health. If you
Okay.
didn't see, Matt.
Thank you.
For, like 13 or something charges of the wand. I nat 20'd my perception also.
Nice.
Hi. I'm a bunny.
You do find some of the imperfect ones that you guys already have found before. There is one of them actually is an elven curve blade.
Whoa, Ron.
In addition, there is a warhammer. That is just the +1 divinity bane weapon. But you don't find any like actual perfect ones here. But it does look like that's what they were making here.
Mm.
And these are kind of just set off to the side, like, whoops, wasn't quite what we were going for.
But all we find are weapons, no other like armor or trinkets. Yeah, like big six.
Yes, no. Hello.
Pluto disappeared.
Okay, I was
Oh.
like,
Maybe
I
Did his
his
saw
internet
it.
go out?
internet.
Maybe.
I saw
Oh.
his chat going, and they can't
His
hear him.
mic's going off, but yeah, we can't hear him.
We can't. Yeah, green light but no sound. Did you hit the mute button on your mic or something?
How about now?
Yay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I think I just tugged on the cord of my mic just enough that it like popped loose from the little.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I was like,
Oh, okay.
I see it talking. I honestly thought I got kicked.
Oh, okay. I was saying Eisenroll's telling Shazra that like he definitely thinks that this is somewhere where they are building God's Bane weapons, though, because even though we never finished making a proper one, but like this matches the theory that we were working on before my death, before my betrayal. You could see as well that there's like they do have like areas where they're like making alloys and stuff, right? And like he would direct you towards somewhere where he says like if we use that and if we just had a little bit more information, we probably like that's got most of the raw material right there to make
True,
to
but
make
we're lacking the blacksmithing knowledge. Was there anyone else that was working with you to create these things that would know how to do it?
apart from Pedriarch and Aradel, I don't think any of them are still alive.
I ask Eisenroll, would an experienced enough blacksmith be able to intuit how to do it? Or is this like very specific knowledge that they would need?
I A skilled enough one might be able to, especially if we search through here. There might be some sort of instructions or guide that she was working with that Pedriarch would have given her.
Some blueprints or
Yes,
a schematic of some kind.
I think so. I don't see it right now, but perhaps if we search around more, we could find it.
Well, I mentioned to the others that perhaps there was a formula or something that we could find.
Okay, search around more. Do you want new perception checks?
Sure.
Okay.
Looking for something different now. Yeah,
That is
Eisenroth
knowledge.
mentions it's a shame that we can't question any of these people. Perhaps they could have
Oh, we can.
given us more as well.
Of course, I will go over to the body of the Ifriti and cast Grave Words.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Assuming I speak one of her languages, which I might. She speaks Common, I think.
She does speak Common, yes. She also speaks Ignan, which I think you speak all the planar languages.
I
So
speak Ignan. Yeah, I'm intelligence monkey.
yeah, this is that silly cantrip one, right? So you get to
Yeah.
roll. I get to roll up private D100.
The corpse will babble for 1 round, spitting out random sentences. 10% chance it's useful.
Yay.
Okay. Um. So yeah, she starts doing some babbling. Um. So she says the construction weapons Savisrun has one. Uh, made dozens, and that's all you get out of her.
What'd she Savis rune? What'd she say? Is that a name?
Probably.
Or it could
Knowledge
just
for
be
that?
random babbling.
Yeah, you could do a knowledge, local. You could just do a generic
Blanks.
intelligence check too.
Uh-oh.
Somehow I may know this.
Efoot, you remember that Savasrun was the name of a cleric of Grotus that traveled with you to Snakeblade many
Oh.
months ago.
Oh.
Oh.
He was last seen in Snakeblade, but he disappeared along with all the people that traveled back to the demiplane with some of the people that left from Olhas's group.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a false lead, but it's
This is
10%
true.
chance it's useful.
A 10% chance it's useful?
Yes, there's a
His grave
10%
word.
chance the information is useful.
The corpse starts
Alright.
babbling for 1 round, spitting out random sentence, and there's a 10% chance it'll be some use to the caster. So I rolled that in secret.
So we don't
And
know if that's real
I
or if
mean,
it's
it
just
wouldn't
babbling.
lie to us, right? Babbling
It
doesn't
could.
necessarily mean lying, does it? Who knows?
Guys, I'm Billy and I'm helping. There's a 10% chance I helped us, and a 90% chance we're going
I
down
find
a
it
red herring.
strange that she even knows who that is.
It is suspicious, yeah. The fact that she
Oh.
knows who it is means that they're probably
Has she been
connected to this in
spying
some
on her?
way. So it makes me think that maybe we got the 10%, or maybe Pluto's being nice and GM saying it was 10%. One of those.
The dream just wants to know whether or not he's getting rewarded or
I want to know
punished.
why she
he's
knows
cast this
him.
before other times, and it was very funny. I love this spell.
This is a fun spell. Because it's a cantrip. It's like, okay, well, 10%
Yeah.
chance.
Takes a minute to cast, so.
Worst case, we go on an adventure. Alright, that's That's about it for me in this room, I think. I don't have anything else I
You
want to
guys,
do.
I guess while he was casting that, you do find a um, you do find a schematic. You think.
Huh?
Okay.
Does anybody have any sort of like craft skill, like craft
Mm,
either armor or weapons? Excuse me.
No.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
so
me.
but fortunately, Eisenrahl used to be a smith,
Oh.
at least theoretical. So he actually he
I
would
do.
recognize that
I do
yes,
have.
if you had a skilled craftsman, particularly a skilled armor craftsman, they could use this to create a proper gods and the materials here to create probably um, a pair of God's Bane weapons, and maybe more if more materials are brought in. It seems like they have still been creating more of this alloy.
Mm.
But yeah, it seems like it has like Eisenrahl can make some sense of it. He doesn't think he would be able to like direct you to do it. Um, but if you had somebody that was a skilled craftsman, perhaps uh, between the notes and a little bit of uh, extra information from Eisenroll, then it probably could be done.
Yeah, problem is actually finding an experienced smith to do this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I know. Let's go talk to the priests of Torag. They'll want to build Divinity Bane weapons.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's in the interest of destroying someone who wants to destroy the gods, maybe.
Eh,
Mm,
it takes some
I
convincing,
might have
perhaps.
better luck going to Cheliax and looking
yeah.
for a smith that is used to working in like a forge like this.
Should just let me die. I could have come back as the smith.
You could have brought Jace.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that.
He's a little bit higher level than this party, but
All
not
right,
not
so
a not too much more. That group ended at level 15, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. I
So
don't
if we are able to
remember.
get our hands on a Divinity Bane weapon, it would allow us to get into that
We
part
could piss off
of
Grotus.
the plane where we think Pedriarch's there.
No, we
That's where
think
he
he
is.
was there.
He
He
could still
might
be there.
he could still be there. You
It's
guys had heard that he was at the auction in oh shit, what's the name of it? Where they're doing the Sun Orchid elixir, Thuvia. You
Yeah.
guys had heard that he was in Thuvia, but like you don't know for sure that he's in Thuvia.
why would
But like,
Grotus just let Pedriarch hang out in his little
well, because
secret
he has
plane?
a thing that
You
prevents
guys
him from
know that
being
at least
forced out.
according to like you guys found some stuff that Pedriarch had
Right,
wrote,
but
and he
like,
was saying that if he had that weapon, then Grotus couldn't do anything about it.
so Grotus is just like, oh, this little gnat of a annoyance. Pedriarch's in my demi plane. I don't care because I can't just snap my fingers to make him go away. So he just leaves
He's
him.
created weapons that prevent the god, yes, from doing stuff to
I
him on
understand that,
his
but
own
like,
plane.
obviously Grotus has other things he could do if he wanted to get rid of Pedriarch.
But I don't think he wants to do anything else.
That's true
Okay.
too. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't mind. Maybe he's like, this is fine. But actually, I like it.
Okay. Yeah, that could be.
I think that Patriarch trying to kill all the gods, in a way, aligns with
Grotus's end
Grotus's
times.
goals, which I think
Uh,
is why he's tolerating
maybe.
him.
Maybe. Cause I thought Grotus's like whole like spiel was like a natural end times, not an unnatural
Well, we don't know
one.
what causes the end of everything.
Yeah.
Maybe
True.
Grotus doesn't even know what causes the end. The only thing that I don't even know if Grotus knows this, but his whole agenda is that everything should end.
Okay,
probably
yeah.
doesn't
I
care
mean, maybe
how it
he's just
ends.
he's just saying, okay, well, Pedriarch's here. Maybe he is the cause of the end times, and I should just let him do what he does. Maybe it's a sign that I can't banish him from my realm. Either way, we I don't know. We're 10th level characters, and we're gearing up to try and fight gods and dragons.
Well,
So
dragon. We don't need to fight a god.
yeah. Well, again, it's the whole thing of like, okay, well, if he can't banish us from his realm, what's he gonna do? Or is he just gonna let us and Pedriarch fight and stay out of it, which is probably the most likely. Because he's like, I can't be bothered by you mortals. I don't care about you. You're insignificant. We're not even 15th level. We're only 10th level. So I feel like we're on a find the forge guy to craft the weapon to go to Grotus, and
I feel like that's
Guard
that's
too.
what we need to do.
All right, while you guys are looking through this forge, at some point, a cart comes through the portal. Somebody pushing
Oh.
it, and they come in, they see this, and they go ah, and they run back through the portal.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It
well.
looks like it's just another one of these human,
do
presumably
they
people that
leave
used to
the
be part of
cart?
Olhas's community. They do. They leave the cart.
Well, let's take a look.
It looks like it has ore in it.
Wonderful.
They were bringing rocks or metal.
Rocks and stone.
Yeah.
Well, I think the important question
They had to
here,
fight a
Pluto,
bunch of
that
spiders to get it.
the question we're all wondering is, where I cast Earth Tremor in a line, what is underneath the stone that got knocked up by the Earth Tremor? Is there mud and dirt?
He really wants his mud, buddy.
Not really. It's just more stone.
Dang it.
This isn't a ethereal demi-plane, so
Okay.
there's nothing really natural here at all.
I'm out. That's it for me. I'm out of ideas for here.
Mud Buddy was my one idea.
We still have that other portal.
I did
new
the grave
portal.
words. We can check out the new portal. So someone's gonna eventually Pedriarch's gonna find out about this and be a little upset at us. But maybe if we find a forge guy smith fast enough, we can get some stuff made before Pedriarch checks on why there's no new weapons coming out or something. Like, he's probably too preoccupied. What other weapons did we find, Pluto? We found the Elven Curve Blade.
So yeah, you find a +1 Elven Curve Blade and a +1 Warhammer. They're both Divinity Bane.
Okay. Did Ron get that?
Divinity Bane?
Yep,
You got
+1 Divinity
Elven
Bane Elven
Curve.
Curve Blade.
So, it's...
But it's
It's
not
not
a complete...
Yeah, it's not the
It's not the +5.
It's not the crazy +5 version.
No, just mine's keen.
That actually lets you like ignore gods in their domain. But I mean, it's useful if you fight more clerics or something, or if you guys. That's
Yeah,
probably
this is
fine.
the
It gets rid of my
this is a strange
Q3.
situation we're in. Because, like, how would we go about finding a smith to do this? Because, like, of course they're going to want to
Teleport.
know what it is, like, we're commissioning them to create. And, like, just telling them that, like, well, we need a weapon of great power made. Like, that's
Hear
that's
me
going
out,
to...
Matt. Okay? Charm Person and Aura of the Unremarkable. Okay, that's minutes. Charm Person, though. 1 hour per level.
Just
Well,
get
that's not
someone
that's
that
not the issue. Is if
Trying to
if
find
we
somebody
tell
who can
someone
take the job.
that we have blueprints that can make weapons this powerful, that information is delicate.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, that's not true. Aoife might actually know about the path.
Maybe.
There's always the Pathfinder Society.
Yeah.
But you would be involving them.
They love
in...
secrets like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
involving a
Their
whole
favorite thing.
organization.
It is.
This is like information that we can't just like give away lightly.
We can't just put an advertisement out looking for Smith to make +5
Yeah,
weapons.
exactly.
Well, that's not how the society would
And like
operate,
just
but-
this, just these blueprints are probably like invaluable.
What was Zekit or Abel Smiths as far as we know?
Okay. I know
No,
what we do.
you don't think they were.
We
Dang
go on a training montage for like 3 months, and Aoife learns how to forge.
Yeah, to retrain some skills.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still, yeah. There's a lot of cost to that too. Time, and we don't have time to spare. Because as
Aoife
soon as
has
Pedriarch finds
money.
out about this.
Time is the main thing.
I mean, we have a bard who can inspire competence.
This is true as well.
So. But yeah, I agree. The trust in who we find is probably the biggest issue.
I have someone.
Ooh.
You said you have someone?
Okay.
Malice actually has craft magic items as a skill. Back when I was playing them.
Magic arms and armor
Yeah.
with craft weapons as
magic
the
items.
skill.
He just has craft.
What do you have the?
I mean,
but what's your craft roll?
Right now it's a +6, but he's been doing stuff since.
Right, but whenever you take craft, you have to pick like weapons or armor or something, right?
I mean, let's see.
If you want to do magical stuff,
it's magic items. Craft magic items is the crafts. I don't know. He has it as like a bonus feat.
So magic arms and armor is you can make magic items without, or you can make magic items if you're caster level 5th or higher, or if you have the master craftsman feat, you can take this without the caster level prereq.
I'm trying to think what it was.
But that just lets you.
Well, the skill would just need to be craft weapons.
Right, you need the skill craft weapons to go along with this feat.
I don't remember where he
Eisenraw will chime in an idea overhearing all this discussion and would say, we could consider going to the city of Brass and hiring an Efreet smith just like Pedriarch did. Surely there must have been others of her kind.
We also killed an Efreet too.
I don't think they'd be so bothered by that as long as you paid them enough money.
And we dispose of the body.
Oh, that's where it was from.
We can't just invite them here and they're like, oh, here's a dead Efreet.
Don't worry about that. It wasn't our past employee.
I was trying to remember where I got the feat from. It's from the archetype.
Yeah.
He's not a caster.
We'll take that idea into consideration.
Yep.
I've wanted to go to the city of Brass, but I hate being purely on business.
You wanted to go on vacation there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable.
You also try to find a pure legion smith and just capture him.
I don't trust that because they're just gonna like sabotage whatever they do or something.
I don't feel like we can trust any of the pure legion or. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could get one. I mean, that was one of the original plans you talked about, is getting a completed weapon like you guys assume that like the leader of the Pure Legion probably has a proper
Another
one.
one, another one that we
Oh,
could
yeah.
try is the roaming tribe.
Like if they have a smith.
Yeah, in the desert, the one that we ran into.
Then what was it? Hold on. Oh my god, where's that map at? Here it is. Be the Napsoon nomads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
How
But-
much ore is here that Eisenroth think is like good ore for making the weapons?
He thinks there's enough here for 2 more weapons.
I know you said 2
currently.
weapons, but like what volume or weight?
Oh, like medium-sized weapons.
No, of ore. If I want to take it with us.
Oh, like the weight.
Yeah. Like if I want to shove it in my handy haversack is, like 80. Was 80 pounds enough?
Yeah, I think 80 pounds is enough. Like it's less than that. It's probably. I mean,
Depends on what weapon you're making.
yeah, like I'm gonna say like there's about 20 pounds worth, and that's enough to make 2 weapons. Like it's about 10 pounds
Okay.
of material per per weapon.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand or that might not be able to and enlist help from the party to put the good ore in my handy haversack.
Okay.
Because I don't want to just leave it here if we're
The
gonna
completed
go off to
alloy.
find. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will add that as miscellaneous, I guess.
And yeah, the notes, the blueprints and whatnot are actually carved into like metal tablets.
My next question, Pluto. Actually, someone else can carry that. I don't want to.
They're actually fairly light because they're carved into mithril.
Mm.
Someone else can carry that. I don't want to put the lock with the key.
Uh,
Why not?
you have the handy haversack, dude.
Yeah, but they're gonna weigh like 5 pounds, and I don't want all the eggs in one basket.
Well, you
I could
take
just
care
be
of 'em.
captured. They could just like take a little net and grab me.
Yeah.
They're
I'll
like
take
4
the-
pounds.
What
Okay,
were
I mean,
they?
if you guys want me to carry them, I will. But then I hold everything. Hopefully, I'm
What
not
was it?
secretly evil. Mithril tablets with
I
the
mean,
blueprints.
Yeah, they weigh 4 pounds.
I'll carry them.
That's what the blueprints are on.
Okay.
The schematics.
I will carry them.
So Divinity Bane schematics on mithril tablets.
And to be fair, the tablets don't seem to have like perfect information on how to do it. You think some of it was it's basically like notes that the Afridi had that she
Yeah.
referenced, and like some of there's shortcuts in there because like some of it she didn't need to take notes for it because she's like, well, that's obvious,
Yeah.
but it might not be obvious to someone else necessarily.
oh.
But it'd probably be obvious to someone else who's like an equally skilled smith, or at least like with some study they'd be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
And someone should also grab that lesser Divinity Bane Warhammer. I don't know who knows how to Warhammer, or should I just throw it in the handy haversack?
I don't think any of us are going to use it as a weapon.
I will throw it in here to sell.
Probably shouldn't sell that.
It's fine. It's lesser.
Mm,
You'll fetch a fine price in the market in Rahadum. They'll use it to fight Sarenites.
Yeah.
I guess. Somewhere where you could sell it, yeah.
Does this
That's not terrible.
material for the lesser weapons count as like mithril or something for
Nope.
weight?
Not for weight purposes, no.
Okay.
It is like a different material, but
5 pounds.
it effectively just is like regular steel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Well-
almost the same material as what the the proper ones are built out of, but just not quite. It has some impurities, and it maybe isn't as enchanted as effectively. Like they're like rough drafts basically, or someone failed their spellcraft check or something.
Well, I'm up to about 70 pounds out of the 120 that a handy haversack can hold in its 3 pouches, so I'm pretty good. I can still grab more loose.
All right. Well, what do you guys do now then? You do know that someone else saw you guys here and just ran back through that portal.
Yeah, it's fine.
How long ago did that happen?
Like a few minutes ago.
Mm.
All
Did
right.
it
Go
look
check
like
out that
did it
other
look like
portal.
someone from the whatchamacallit,
It was a
from the
human
other
guy
group?
from the
Yeah, yeah.
Snake Plane people.
You think it was one of the people from Olhas's village.
But also, we could follow him, and that's where the person that the Afridi mentioned,
Yeah, probably.
Sausage
Savasrin?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go
I
after
swear
him.
We
the
think he's with
shop.
them,
I don't know. Well, we can find out.
so we can just go through the portal and like be, ambushed.
We can just go
I
see
will be
why.
right back.
Okay.
If we're gonna do that though, I'm gonna pre-cast some spells before we go through. So I guess I just need to know if we're doing that or not, and I'll do like some false life mirror image type stuff, expecting a fight on the other side.
That's fair. Maybe. Maybe they'll welcome us with like roses and flower
Yeah,
crowns.
not sure about that. We took them out of a job by
Oh.
killing the smith.
I mean, maybe that was a good thing though. Maybe
Like,
it's
we
really
hated that
hard to
Smith.
quit in this,
Field.
industry.
It was always hot in the forge, and with that smith, it was even hotter.
Every time we tried to quit, she would threaten us. She would blackmail us. Gaslight. You don't know their working life. How dare you?
All right. Well, yeah. Just let me know what you guys do.
Well, I mean, you guys want to go in invisible and then like go through?
Can you put invisibility on that many of us?
I don't know. I don't think so. I can
I'm
only
down to go
vanish
through.
myself.
I'm gonna have to cast some things. Do you want me to do some wand charges? I can top people up if we're gonna keep going today. I have 10 more charges in this light wounds wand.
It's fine. I have some as well.
Do.
Um, if only I could cast Mud Buddy, I could send him through to see what's going on. That was my plan with the other portal, is to cast Mud Buddy, send him through, and see what's on the other side, and have him come back.
Yeah.
Because he acts like
Can these portals just
unseen
be
servant.
like on the exit? Can they just be like open air, like doors, or like just portals that just don't have a room?
I mean, theoretically, but like the guy was pushing a cart through, so I assume there's a floor in that one at least. But the new one, yeah, it could be anything.
All right. So putting some buffs on yourself. You said.
I'm gonna pre-buff, yeah.
Let's see, what do I have still?
Mirror image, I got 5 images.
All right. Figure out what you guys are doing. I'm grabbing something to drink real quick.
False life, 14 temp HP.
Burnt.
I can cast over the unremarkable on us too, right before we go through.
Alright, I'm
Shazra,
back.
how much healing do you need?
Billy healed him a bunch already.
Yeah, he's still down a bit though.
Yeah.
He hasn't edited it? Okay.
He has
He did.
edited it.
No,
he's
I've
just...
edited it. I'm missing 26 HP right now.
Here, take this. And
Oh, good rolls.
I have 11 charges.
You're pretty
Let's
low on yours.
14.
Mine's at 10 charges. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
You guys gonna need some new wands soon.
Then let
I think we
me
can afford it.
heal Shazra again. Yikes. Okay.
It's fine. Thank you.
No, 2 technically, but yeah.
I'm going a little all out here. I'm going to cast a Blade of Barrier on Shazra and on myself.
Oh.
Apparently things like going for me.
Okay.
And Ron, I don't think Vander didn't take any damage.
He
from a
didn't,
Blade of-
actually.
So he still has a full
No.
one. We have a full one on me, Vandir, and Shazra, who seem to be the damage magnets in fights.
Shazra talked shit to her when he first came
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
and then you took a bunch because you were hitting
I
her with
was
spells.
flirting with her.
Geysered her.
Oh, you were flirting with her. Well, she didn't like it, regardless.
Interesting flirt.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I think.
All right.
Roger was genuinely flirting with her. That being said, my charisma is an 8, so it probably came out
It was a
more
little
crass.
off-putting. Yeah.
Keep in mind, Pluto, I did cast, or am casting Aura the Unremarkable right before we go through.
Okay.
So, if they have a big group of people right around the portal waiting for us, maybe they'll all fail their saves or something.
All right. You walk through the portal, and you do see one person quite a ways away, standing by that new portal you guys had spotted before. He sees you, and then like immediately goes through the portal. That new portal that you guys
Oh my
didn't go through
God.
last time.
I say we rush after him.
Yeah, I follow him.
Okay.
Was he waiting for us?
I think he was a spy looking to see if we were coming, like a scout.
Yeah, he was It looked like he was just standing right outside that portal, and then as soon as he saw you guys come through it, he
Scouting then.
yeah, perhaps. Okay. You guys go through that portal as well then?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna play you guys another map.
Who am I? Oh.
All right, you guys get in there and you see one of these guys talking to a familiar looking white-haired elf.
Is that Sausage Man?
Savras, whatever his name is.
Savazrun, yep. And he sees you guys appear in there, and he kind of like puts his hand on the guy's shoulder ahead of him and kind of has him move off to the side. He says, "Oh, hello. I feel like it's been a while since we've spoken, but I do
Yes,
remember
it
most
has,
of you."
Savis. I say we do need to talk.
Oh, very well. And you see that yes, he does have this like sheath that hanging on the side of his like armor that he's wearing. He does have like this like elven curve blade that has like this strange kind of um like reflections that the light around it is hitting. It's kind of an unnatural look to it, as if it almost as if it like doesn't belong in this reality.
I can't help but notice that your curved blade there looks like it looks like something that they were making in the forge. Is that correct?
Oh, that's right.
Savis.
This is why I came to this island, although I didn't know it at the time. The great end that I've sought for so long. Remember, we spoke about this on the journey over, correct?
Savis, I'm not going to entertain remembering what you said, what we talked about. But what I do want to talk to you about is that we need that weapon, and we need it to stop Pedriarch. Because don't try to delude yourself anymore. You know that that dragon isn't going to be able to destroy all the gods. He's not going to bring about the end that Grotus waits for.
Ah, but you're wrong. His plan is very thorough.
Oh.
We already know where it is that he's conducting these operations on Grotus's moon. We've been there. All we need is that weapon you have at your side, and his plans are as good as finished.
I'm afraid I can't let that happen.
Tell me, would you rather Grotus's end come from that dragon, or from the mysterious, unknowable, unfathomable end that Grotus has envisioned?
This world is too painful to continue.
Uh,
I would rather have it happen sooner. You haven't seen what I've seen, the many lifetimes that I've endured.
I don't think that's for you to decide, though.
No, but not for me to decide, but it is happening all the same.
And are you really going to help the Pure Legion?
Yes, I will help them insofar as it goes with my own goals. You see behind him, he's got like this strange serpentine-looking creature who's kind of
oh.
watching.
Okay.
I
You might.
argue with him still.
Okay,
I
are you
say,
doing it from that far away,
do you
or
really think
you move
that
closer
after
to him?
all is said and
Yeah,
done,
are we
that
talking this
Patriarch
far away?
himself is going
Let's
to
move
remain,
closer.
Okay, because
or
he'll
that
let you walk
Patriarch
into this room, and
is going to
Yeah.
let himself be unmade?
Let's speak like civilized individuals.
At the end of this, Pedriarch is still going to exist, just in a world without gods. And that is not the end that Grotus wants, is it?
no, all endings come with beginnings. We talked about this. Young people are so forgetful. He looks off in the distance.
Ugh.
I remember it like it was a mere moment ago, because for me it was.
Oh, jeez.
All endings have beginnings that come after them. Are you guys all up in this room, by the way, or are you yelling at him from down the hall?
I
been-
mean,
I've been
I'm up
walking in.
here. Yeah.
Okay. Move you.
Yeah.
Well, you Razok, you up there too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
See, like Shaw's was shouting through the
I got a phone
stairwell.
call
I'm like,
saying
what
you
the
I
hell?
tell
like,
him,
oh,
Savis,
like
there
what?
is a perfectly good position in a temple to Grotus that needs filling, and you could do that. But you can't. That won't happen if you help this crazy dragon try to do what he's trying to do.
No,
True.
but it's too painful to continue on. I don't want to become the priest of some old temple. It'll all be gone soon. In its place will be a beautiful new reality, I'm sure. Will I live to see it? Perhaps not, but it is better than the alternative.
I will take a 5-foot step forward.
And you can see that the guy, the human he was talking to before, has no idea what's being said. You can tell that he does not speak common.
Ah.
So
He's looking back and forth, looking at you both, and this seems very confused.
Ah.
Pluto,
Interesting.
What's that?
I take a 5-foot step forward. He's now within my range of Aura of the Unremarkable.
Okay. I don't know if it's
And
going to impact anything, but we'll roll it.
and
Well, I
he's an
look at the
elf,
rest of
so he
my
gets
party.
a +2 on the enchantment effect.
What's
And
that?
I think he's an elf, right? So he gets a +2 against enchantment or something.
Yeah, that's written in my note, in the notes actually when I rolled it.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume it worked, and I'm gonna be like, Savazrun, why don't you just give us that weapon and we'll be on our way? And I'll take another step forward to take the weapon and see what he does.
He'll pull the weapon as you do and say, "I can't do that, I'm afraid."
Very well, Savis. Leave us no choice.
Yes, if you want this weapon, you will have to lead me to another end.
Did a bunny rabbit just try to take a weapon from the dude?
He was trying to get
I've
him to
seen
hand it over
Stranger
to him.
Things.
Oh.
I have a
just
few other ideas,
envision this
but
rabbit like reaching out, like grabbing the weapon, like hand it over.
I have a mage hand.
Oh, well, mage hand only does 5 pounds. I don't think you can do weapons with it. Maybe you can, some weapons. Yeah.
I have another option, but I'm waiting to see if anyone else wants to do anything.
Oh. I mean, I'm just like, Efoot's here, like, I don't want to like stir.
Yeah, so you try to
the
convince him like to stand
circle.
down. You can roll a diplomacy check. It's gonna be a very high DC, but you did mention like going to this perfectly good Crotus temple. All right, well, it's not a great roll, but
Well, I'll diplomacy to get him. I'll step in and try to.
you'll try to add in. What do you add in? What point do you argue to him?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to.
I will tell him Pedriarch has already lost the battle. His smith is dead, and we're mere fractions away from defeating him ourselves. And that's of course a bluff check because we're
Because you're not actually that close to defeating him.
Like he's like not like a champion of Grotus, but like he's
a cleric of Brodus.
Right, but like he's not like recognized by Grotus, or has Grotus recognized him? Like, well, I mean, obviously he's been recognized. He's given
I mean,
spells,
Grotus gives him
but,
spells, yeah.
But like, is he like, you know, high on the hierarchy of clerics?
Yeah, you're not sure.
Not sure. Because he seems like he lost his faith, because he's sitting here saying, oh, I don't really care about Grotus anymore, basically.
It's hard to tell with nihilists.
Yeah, Grotus is a very interesting deity too, because like there's like different branches of Grotus followers too. Like I think there were like like there's a section in one of the APs. I think it was in one of the Shatterstar, one of the books that I ran. There was a whole section about Grotus and like his followers, and they said there was like four different like sects, and I can't remember what all of them are called. This guy does fit into like a very specific sect, though, pretty much. Because yeah, some of them are like some of them are like actively
What's the
trying to
point?
end the world, but there are a
Mhm.
lot that aren't. There are a lot that are just like, oh yeah, it'll happen whenever it happens, and like you know, you could have like a more because I think that's the funny thing with Grotus too is I think he's a chaotic neutral, right? Like you
Mhm.
can technically be a chaotic good priest of Grotus, I think. Like at least in
Well, like
20.
it's like
And
the
you'd
two brands of nihilists.
yeah, you'd
You
be
have
like
the
the
nihilists that
optimistic
are like
one.
nothing matters, so like nothing I do matters, right?
Yeah, and that's a good
And then
thing.
you have the others who are like, well, nothing matters, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's all
It,
good.
nothing matters and it's awful, and then there's also nothing matters and that's a good thing. And this is fine actually.
Huh. So it'd be
He's definitely more
counterproductive to
along
try
the nothing
to.
matters and this sucks.
Yeah.
But he's a forlorn elf, so that means a forlorn elf is specifically an elf that lives outside of elven society and basically sees everyone around him die.
Okay, well then my argument is, I guess, in the most charismatic way possible, but also in the most E-foot way, is if nothing matters, then it wouldn't matter if you help us.
Okay.
Oh, roll to roll. Yeah.
It's a pretty good roll. Unfortunately, not high enough to convince him.
Yeah.
So this is probably where we're gonna end the session, but we'll do the
Oh,
combat
okay.
probably next session. 'Cause it's already
Oh,
past 9 o'clock.
no convincing,
Sure.
only combat.
But yeah, unfortunately, the
We're
uh,
not a very like
not a very
diplomatic party.
no.
I mean, I
Well, I had another option, but I was waiting
can't.
because it would probably start combat. Is I was going to cast Charm Person on him.
Oh, okay, you can still
So
try that.
if no one else has anything else, I will do that before we end.
Okay.
It's
I
an
mean,
enchantment, so it will definitely work.
what's that? It's an enchantment, so it'll definitely work.
Yeah.
No, he made the save.
It did not work.
Did not work. Let me
Okay.
reveal that roll.
Narrated by Morgan Freeman. Sadly, it did not work.
He could have failed.
He could have actually. He would have had to roll a nat 1,
2, 3, 4.
2 or 3. 2, 3, or 4 would work. So that had a decent shot. Yeah, he already has his weapon out.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna be basically we'll pick this up next session with this fight.
All right. Well, I prefer to take the weapon by force. That's
You
the more
prefer that weapon
interesting way to
anyway.
do it.
Yep.
Yeah. You were probably always gonna fight this guy from the very first session, but because he was on the boat with you, if you remember.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I did plan some stuff in this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hopefully you guys had
Yeah.
a good time in the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Hopefully, I know I've been spotty on making sessions lately, but hopefully we'll be good for the next
Yeah.
session to be on the 8th of
Okay.
next month.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well,
And
thank
I'll
you.
let you know if anything changes, but that's gonna be my plan.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, have a good night, everyone.
Yep.
You
Good
too.
night.
Good
night.
night.
Later.